The Wild Wild West.
Now with the Spurs, Austin's team, I saw a billboard. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to start. I thought we were.
No, that's fine.
Their last 2 games were in Austin.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Austin's, I think, trying to take the Spurs from
What?
San Antonio, that'd be pretty sad.
What is their lease up on a stadium or something, or
No,
is it?
I think it's just I don't know. I think they're going to try to merge Austin and San Antonio like Dallas Fort Worth.
How far away? I'm not too familiar.
Hour and 10 minutes away. It's not far.
I mean, they didn't. Yeah, Anaheim and LA have split.
Yeah.
they're not. They're different. It's gotta.
Yeah, same with Seattle and Tacoma.
Yeah.
So maybe we
Man,
San Antonio, they have
we were like,
cities. We can name
we were just
cities.
ripping before this.
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
He gives the thumbs up, and we're like, yeah, there's a lot of cities
Wait,
that are
this
close
is
to
it?
each other.
Oh, now we're recording for real? I do not know.
We were
Cut
fired
and
up.
start again,
Yeah,
dude.
true.
Even Baltimore and DC are pretty close.
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Baltimore Timonium.
Yeah. Baltimore Timonium.
Now, before we started, you mentioned the guy with Tourette's at the BAFTA. Why would you go to the BAFTAs with Tourette's?
He was nominated.
He was nominated?
I think he was a nominee or a former nominee or something like
So
that.
it wasn't the guy presenting; it was a guy in the crowd.
In the crowd.
just yelling. Yeah.
No, if the guy, yes, the 2 people presenting were
I mean,
black.
if I had Tourette's, I would double up on my meds at the BAFTAs.
Yeah, you have to hit it hard.
That's what they do. They just spaz and yell the worst thing.
Yeah.
But is it always the N word with the Tourette's?
No.
I feel like it's whatever you're hearing or like whatever is commonly spoken around you.
Like a parrot?
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a guy
That's what I
behind him
figured,
like,
right?
It's
N-word.
usually like fucking shit bitch. And
Yeah.
then like, you know.
Yeah. That was great, dude. That was great.
I experienced it once at like a hotel lobby breakfast, or not lobby. I don't know why I said lobby, but a hotel breakfast there, and there was a lady, and they warned us like, oh, that she has, and that she was doing that, but it wasn't the N word.
Yeah.
No,
It was-
I've never had anyone at a show that has Tourette's, I don't think, that's ever yelled anything out or
No.
nothing like that.
No.
So I don't, yeah.
That's probably late stage Tourette's. It probably start with like damn, and then it goes to like shit,
And then all the way
pussy,
to,
and then like when you're like stage 4.
yeah.
When you're late
You're
stage,
He's
like-
on his way out.
it's aggressive Tourette's.
I do have that thing. I think this is like an OCD thing. Like when I'm at a funeral or something where you just want to be like, jizz on her face, you know?
You
But
want
I
to
don't
yell
say
something.
it.
Yes,
I
you
think it's
think it.
different. Yeah.
But that's the barrier, dude.
Or
Imagine.
Or if I'm in a room full of black people, which I try to keep to a
Not
minimum,
to.
but like it does
Yeah.
come into
For
your mind.
medical
Like,
reasons.
what if somehow I just yelled out the N word? Like it's in there.
I've heard of people having that same concern where it's like like if you stand too close to the edge of a cliff, you're like, I could just jump off right now.
Yeah, I think that's OCD. You also,
Yeah.
I also have it with people. I have like not a urge, but the thought of like blasting someone in the face as they're walking by.
Oh, really? Just physical violence
but not
towards
like
strangers?
but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But it's a secondary. It's a second of thought.
That could be living in New York too long. I think that's just a
True.
byproduct of that. I do the same thing when like I'm driving in the left lane, driving families in the back, and I just like. Did you ever have a moment where you're just like, I could just
Yeah.
rip it into the thing and flip everyone and do the whole thing, kill everybody?
But how does it feel like an urge is the question. The thought's one thing.
Not but you're like, ooh,
Yeah, it is.
you know,
get a little,
depending on
like,
how the
"Ee."
vacation went or whatever.
True.
You know,
You kill the whole-
Yeah,
real.
Just like I'm done with this, dude. Don't press me. Do you
True.
understand? I have everything
True.
right here. It's
That is
all right
nice. Though.
there.
If you're fighting your wife, the kids in the car, just driving real fast, I mean, like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm
Scare
gonna
the
drive, I'm gonna
fuck
drive
out of
90.
And you can reach her seatbelt.
Just unclick it and then just like jerk the wheel.
Dang. Well, dude, thank you guys for coming.
Dude, thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
I'm
This is,
pumped. The no seat is
this is
egregious.
amazing.
I mean, this is
Nah,
just
standing up is good.
I'm just
telling
starting
you.
to spread out.
I'm telling you, it's all in your head. I think people think they're getting spoofed, but it's not a spoof. It's just
It really,
it's
yeah.
the future of podcasting.
No,
I don't.
Clear sleep.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? How are we not in the future right now?
It does look Tron-like. It looks like
That's
we're
what I'm
doing.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take turns like running as fast as we can around the set. Did you guys? Is Prince Andrew? He's out of jail, right?
He got out. They picked him up for like 5 hours. I heard.
I was
And then-
excited.
Well, I don't even think they picked him up for what everyone thought they should pick him up for.
Yeah,
They got him for like
political misconduct.
secrets or something like that.
I
Or
thought he was
espionage.
going to jail. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, he'd been the first. He'd been the first prince arrested in like 400 years. And if he went to actual jail, that means people would be able to
fuck them.
fuck a prince. That's crazy, dude.
do you think he would be in with Jen? Did they have like Jen Pop over there?
I
Like
think
he
they
would be
would
in
get to
normal.
him. I think they would get into. He'd probably be in protective custody, but they would get into him.
Oh, well, yeah, they'd let them. Probably. It would be like a fun day for
That's a fairy tale.
Guys, if you guys are good, we're going to let the prince around tomorrow so you guys can fuck him.
The Prince and the Prisoner by...
Dude,
I couldn't think of a name of a fake author.
that's perfect.
Thank you. If I could have said F.G. Tenenbaum, it would have been cooler. I blew it.
I feel like princes should get like their hands chopped off instead of going to jail.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something unfitting about a prince in like common jail.
Yeah.
Cut their dicks off.
Dicks would be nice. Cut their
Dicks off, eunuch, make him a eunuch.
So I didn't follow too close. He fucked kids, right?
I think
He's like one of the
top suspect. I think he's like top suspect.
There's pictures, email. There's like not a thing that they found that didn't have his fingerprints all over.
And the royal family stripped him of his titles, which leads me to believe that they can probably see the unredacted stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, they did it before that. They stripped him of all of his like princely duke status or whatever.
Is there still a way he could become king? Like lineage wise, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
it would be like
if his
regicide.
brother dies, like
he'd have to.
Then
Like,
is he the king or is the oldest son the king?
I don't know.
How does that
That's
work?
A great question. Actually.
Because like now you got to start looking for. He's gonna kill his brother. He's like, I'm gonna go to jail for pedophilia, or I kill my brother and I'm the king, and this whole fucking thing goes away.
That's not a bad idea. Actually, that's his only play right now.
That's his movie.
That's
a movie for him.
That's his move though. He has to
That's
kill
what he
his
has
brother.
to do, unless he knows it goes. Otherwise, he's got to kill his brother and then his nephew, and then
and then fire cannon at the citizens. That'd be the last thing when they storm the castle. You'd have to fire upon them to calm them down.
Why not?
And draw little dicks on it. Did he fuck boys or girls?
Girls, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think
That's not so bad. At least he's not fucking queer.
He's not a queer king.
Jeez.
We don't need no queer king.
What's the big whoop?
I guess, yeah.
I think those guys too, like when you're that wealthy, like prostitutes are just porn for you.
Right.
So it's like you don't watch like Pornhub probably. You probably just get hookers and then you get sick of those kind of hookers. They do like porn genres in real life. So they probably
although
get so
I think
desensitized.
OnlyFans probably would have been his favorite thing if he had not, because you can get very specific on that.
Yeah.
And so therefore he'd be like, all right, I can kind of scratch this itch really well with what I'm finding here. Maybe I don't need to go out into the real world and fucking do horrible things to, real people.
But I think it's the hedonic treadmill, if I may. It's
Ooh,
just you.
Whoa, what's it at? I don't even know what that means,
Well,
honestly.
Podium's
Joe,
working,
please,
bro. The
Joe,
toad.
enlighten
The
us.
thing is, well, you get used to stuff. So like you buy a big house and you're like, I finally got this big. You have a huge house, a beautiful house. Probably every once in a while you're like, but I could use a fucking screening room.
I need a golf simulator
You got to
room.
keep getting all the stuff, and so that's the same with sex. I think.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
a butler and you go, this butler's nice, but I wish I kind of could have
I need a
this
whole
guy
staff.
forever.
Yeah, wish I had a boy.
Yeah. I want a whole fucking.
Butlers are nice,
Yeah.
nice, but what about a guy I could have?
There's no satisfaction. I mean, even in my marriage, every time we have sex, now I'm like, pretend I'm my Uncle Doug. You know? Like, you gotta keep cranking
Spicing
it up
a little bit. Yeah, taking it up
That's
a
probably
level.
due to like EEG habituation. Actually, your brain
What is that?
waves. Well,
I'm learning. So, dude, this is great for
We're
me.
fucking
Look,
slamming
I'm like
you, bro.
learning about treadmills and EEGs.
well, your brain waves just like they get used to, like if you see, like, say the first time you see a naked lady, you're like it's like that. Your brain waves go crazy.
Dopamine.
Yeah, over time they just kind of come down to like whatever.
Yeah.
So you got to constly be
Not me.
re-stimulating
I still
yourself.
see a naked lady. I'm like fired up, dude.
True, right there.
Oh, hey now.
Look at that. I love it. I love it, dude.
True, but
Still
like
gets me
as
going.
fired up as like a 14-year-old boy.
No, I got
That's what
two
I'm saying.
sons that are like, if they saw a naked lady, it's like,
It's over.
I gotta go to my room. I gotta take a shower.
Well, it's crazy when you're like 14, you can just get a hard on sitting, thinking.
Yep.
You don't even look at
Yes.
anything. I can just be like,
But it's crazy to me, this
Objectified.
generation. My son's 17 and 13. They never wear jeans anymore. They always wear sweatpants.
Right.
So I mean, like boners and sweatpants are the most embarrassing things for me
Yeah.
growing up. Like,
Yeah.
you'd have to tuck it under the band.
Yes.
Like jeans, you had a little more thickness, you could hide it. But like now,
Yeah.
it's like,
No, yeah, I went to
They're
Catholic
going-
school. We had like one day out of the week we had to wear our gym uniforms. It was
Yes,
just a
me
sweatsuit.
too, yeah.
It was just you would
Gym
get hard
day.
in class, and it was
yeah,
just,
you're like, fuck, dude, this
it's a
is
wrap.
just these sweatpants are not doing it.
Yeah, and I would get hard like clockwork before recess. Recess was like 10:23. At like 10:18, I would get a rager every time.
we started recording it right around 10:23. I don't know.
No, I turned 40, so I like my boner. I gotta like really budget my boners now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't be wasting them on like jerking off anymore. I gotta save them up.
I feel similarly.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still a little bit of an animal. I don't know why.
Dude, it
I
just came for me, man. I was
maybe it'll happen.
so confident I could get bricked up, no problem. Now, like I'll get bricked up, but I can't be out here fapping. You know, I got to save it all up every weekend.
I save up because my wife and I, we have sex pretty frequently. So when I go on the road now, I don't jerk off. So I can really.
I've done that a couple weekends too. It feels good when you come home.
Dude.
You're like, wow.
It feels amazing. And there's something about leaving a hotel room and not having this like disgusting crystallized towel for the staff to deal with.
I know.
When you leave a room clean, you're like, dude, I'm,
Unfortunately, this is not one of those weekends for me. This is
you're not even in a hotel. You're
I'm in a condo, dude. I'm in a condo that someone else, Andrew Dice Clay, is going to stay in next weekend. You know, dude, who knows? But yeah, I try. You feel good when you come home and you don't.
Yeah.
When you feel like a real, like I provided. I went out. I made money. I kept clean. I kept everything inside of me, and I'm going to give it all to you right now.
That's what it's all about.
And supposedly semen retention is healthy. That's what I've heard. That's one of these alternative.
Healthy. I always hear it is.
But then you always hear you have to come like 30 times a month for prostate purposes.
That's the problem.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say you got to do it like they say like if you don't do it enough, well, if you don't retain, they say you just like drain all of your like, minerals out of your body because apparently semen's like very nutrient dense.
And you have to keep that in.
That's what they say. But then they're
like,
but
drink it.
yeah.
Or just recycle it. But they said that if you don't come enough, you get prostate cancer. They're saying so.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't
know what to do.
Yeah, I haven't got any of that stuff checked yet. And I should. I'm supposed to get a colonoscopy on Thursday.
Really?
Yes, my first one. But I'm.
How old are you?
49. I'll be 49 in July. Yeah.
Whoa! I thought you were supposed to get them earlier.
Yeah, I know.
You've been holding it off.
Yeah, and now everybody's dying. Eric Dane died, and the other guy,
James Vanderbeek,
died. So I'm like, this has got to get done. Yeah, dude.
And that's an easy one to treat, apparently.
You got to go early. Pour a little out for old JVB.
Poor guy. This episode is brought to you by GrubHub. Let's just riff for a second about the joy of ordering takeout and the heartbreak of realizing at checkout how expensive delivery and service fees have gotten. And honestly, this is a personal issue for me. I'm pretty passionate about this. The average fee on an order over $50 across delivery apps is about $13. You order $50 worth of grub. It's you and your boys. You go, I'll spring a grant on the food. I'll spring $50, no big deal. You order, you go, huh? $63? What? Well, guys, guess what? GrubHub is changing the game by eating the delivery and service fees on restaurant orders over $50. And no, this isn't a short-term promotion. It's something they plan to offer for the long haul. No gimmicks, just more of the food that diners love without fees that turn bigger orders into bigger costs. By removing delivery and service fees on those orders, GrubHub is putting money back where it belongs, which is under your sweaty butt cheeks in your wallet, helping diners like you save millions annually without changing a single step at takeout. Get no delivery or service fees on restaurant orders over $50 when you order on GrubHub. Visit GrubHub for more details.
No, I should go. My grandmother had it, and I eat nothing but like French fries and burgers and shit.
Oh, no. I used to get Colonics.
You ever heard of that?
That's they stick a tube up your ass. It's like the same thing as and they shoot water up there and it cleans out. You see the other stuff come out, like French fries and shit like that.
How does that work though? Is that like the same way when you clean a fish tank that you create like a vacuum?
Yep, exactly.
Really?
So what they do is like it's like two tubes going in and then one pushes the water and it just like, it's like and the other one shoots it out.
I don't know that this is healthy.
It was happening all the time in the early 2000s. Everybody was getting colonics to lose weight.
Right.
Yeah, apparently there's a bunch of just like shit inside.
Yeah, there was like I used to like full like half-eaten French fries, which would come down I swear to God, like stuff that you could see what it was, the food that you ate.
Wow.
It was disgusting.
Don't they turn into like probiotics though?
Yes, and then you got to eat probiotics. You take pills because there's good bacteria and bad. But like,
do you feel? Is it like I know people did. I always assumed it was kink.
No.
I thought it was just kink.
No, I don't think so. Like people were telling me I was going to die if I didn't get it.
Yeah, I know. I remember
they were like, you eat terribly. You should definitely get the. Like I was like hanging out with a lot of actors then, so they were like all getting colonics.
Right.
No comedian friends of mine got colonics.
But now it's like fasting is like the new colonic.
Oh, like intermittent. Yeah,
48 hours.
48 hours.
Crap. Yeah.
Have you ever done anything like that?
I've done 24 hours for fun, like as a gag, like 10 years ago. But now Luis Gomez is a guy that's like, sorry. He's like eating,
easy.
He's like eating every other day and stuff, which to me is like an eating disorder. People are like, I eat 3 times a week. I'm like, yeah, you have an eating disorder.
Yes. I mean,
you feel good though. I did a 4-day fast one time.
4 days.
4 day, yeah.
For what purposes?
Just, it was like me and my brothers and cousins had a group text, so we just all see who could go the furthest. So my brother didn't drink water for, I think, 72 hours. And he said his vision just got blurry. He's like, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die.
Wait, you're supposed to drink water, right? During a fast.
There's a whole other thing called dry fasting, where they're saying if you don't put any water in your system, you can do it for like 2 days. And your body just I don't know, flushes shit out. I don't know how it works.
Really? I thought you just become like dehydrated and
I did 1 day. It was no problem. I did 4 days. I would say 2 is a sweet spot. By the 4th day, you just feel like decrepit. But I was like working out and stuff, fasted, and like you really don't need as much food as I think people say.
I could drink lemonade for 3 days in a row, just lemonade.
That would count.
I've done that. I think I've done that before with no water in between, just straight lemonade for 3 days.
That would count.
Did you see the Seinfeld Epstein email?
No way.
It was like, I believe, I don't know if you can look it up, but it was like Jerry and Jessica coming over. They want lemonade. And I believe lemonade was in quotes. I could be wrong about that. But it definitely said they needed lemonade.
Really?
Dang,
yeah. I didn't know he was in it too.
Yeah. Well, he wants to get pissed on, I think. Lemonade.
Oh my God.
I don't know. That's one thing
it is.
I don't know. I'm not even one of these guys.
Jerry.
That's what I saw.
But no, that's.
But
I mean,
named is
wouldn't that would be amazing if Jerry.
Also, why would you
Seinfeld
air
loved to
quote
get
the secret term though?
Because he doesn't. I mean, it's Jerry Seinfeld.
But I don't think he was sending it. Did you find it?
Yes, it says Jerry and Jessica Seinfeld are going to be sailing. Can I organize for them to come to the island for lemonade?
And is lemonade in quotes?
Yeah. All right, I made it the quotes.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe Jerry just doesn't drink, and he's like, all right, he'll have lemonade.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
You want some lemonade? Hang out with a pedophile, thirsty.
It's hot out there.
I know. This guy must have had the greatest shit though, like boats and like planes.
Yeah.
That's what you have to go with now if that's your only connection. Be like,
it kids too.
yeah, I mean, yes, you got to steer away from anything that's cool about kids. You just got to be like, he had a great plane, he had the best boats.
Well, the question is like, when was the email sent? Because there's the pre-conviction and then there's post-conviction.
Yeah. There are people like the guy on. Oh, that's after. That's
years.
2009 was the conviction, I think, or 8 or
I think it
9.
might have been earlier. Yeah.
8?
2008, yeah.
Yeah, and there's plenty of guys that are going back and forth after that.
Yeah,
Plenty.
Because I think the conviction was sealed. They did like a sealed thing, so like everyone named in the case, it was like buried, and he just got like soliciting an underage prostitute.
Did he do time? Did he go to jail? I thought I saw a mugshot.
So. I think he just did house arrest. That's why he was stuck in New York City.
Wow.
Right.
And that's when people started would still come and Bill Gates went and got fundraised from Jeffrey Epstein. That was the weird one when it was like, I was just looking for money. It's like, dude, you're a billionaire. Why would you need to talk to a pedophile about money? Like, why?
I know.
But who knows? See, that's the other thing too, though. The flip side of this is people just being like, yeah, that guy's clearly a pedophile now. He's in the email, pedophile.
That's it must be.
There's something kind of fucked up about that, honestly.
Yeah. No, it's not good. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of people that do a lot of things. I'm not really those things.
Yeah. You can be friends.
I'm not
with
going to name names. But,
Yeah. We all have friends that have done horrible things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Would you, if someone was a convicted pedophile, would you still?
Well, I mean, I know in a very, I don't want to, I mean,
oh boy. Just mark the timestamp now, just in case.
Yeah. We're not
for
live,
for the
right?
text later.
But like Reap is in trouble. John Reap's in big trouble, dude.
Really?
Oh, yes, dude.
Yeah.
He's on house arrest now, I think. But like, he was a good friend and like we hung out and you never knew. But like, yeah.
But that's fair. That's before.
And so, but yes,
The question is now.
No, I did not Facebook message him after the.
Not going to visit for lemonade?
No, dude. I want to go, bro, let me come over for a glass of that cold lemonade. You know you're making it the best.
No, because I've been paranoid because I don't think I've sent any horny emails to anybody. But now I'm like, bro, if I sent one to a pedophile,
Well,
Yeah.
fucked.
Oh, boy.
yeah.
I'm done. Kiss it goodbye.
And you know they're going to
kiss
flip
this,
on you,
kiss
dude.
this goodbye.
Yeah, kiss all this decadence goodbye. Yeah. They'll flip on you too, dude. You know, if they get in trouble, they'll be like, yeah, the pedo's going to be like, well, I talked to McCusker a lot.
Dude, that fucking shit he did where he would send himself emails.
Yes, you're
and
covering
just
their own
really
tracks.
incriminating shit about other people.
Epstein did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Smart about it.
I mean, but it's also like, why? What, is it's whoa,
Whoa, dude.
There he is.
No, dude, maybe we should change the topic.
That was
I think he's
Israel.
cool, dude.
No.
I think it's fine. I think those are just allegations. Not necessarily true.
All right, that's a wrap. We got
to be careful about who we
That was crazy.
who we blaspheme on this podcast.
I know, man. That was it's got everyone, it's a craze right now. It's like McCarthyism, but just pedophiles.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to figure out who's a pedophile right now.
Well, that was Metzger came in last night. And
Gave you the Dave
good
dump.
gravy.
I asked him a question of the night. One question. I said, was Nick Fuentes the head of the Proud Boys? And he was like, no. And then he broke it all down. I was like, I sent him down some sort of spiral that he was like, what are you, an idiot? And he had to explain everything.
Yeah.
I don't understand a thing he's talking
He can
about.
do a good 45-minute talk on just one.
And like Brazilian jiu-jitsu you verbally. Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, I gotta try to
Or the worst was
squeeze
like,
out.
You know about like the medieval papal conspiracies, right? And I'm like, no.
No,
He's like,
yeah, right away. He's like, well, here's 30 seconds on that before I get into the next thing you don't understand. And you're like, what are you talking about?
but
I love him, but it's like,
scolding is the worst. When I feel like I disappoint him. He's like, you don't know about that. I'm like,
but now I feel like,
Nah, man.
dude, he's right. He's been talking about, he's been trying to get someone to listen to this, and now he's, a lot of the shit's right.
yeah.
I don't know about the eating children.
No,
He's
that's
still
where I
on
draw the
eating
line.
children.
Eating
Yes,
children?
that's
Yeah. I'm not sure.
He
about
tried to
that.
get me into that, and I was like, I can't do the eating.
Yeah.
What's the proof?
What's the proof that they did?
Yeah.
Really, do you think they would taste good?
Well, if you look at it, veal tastes good. Every baby animal is the best tasting version of that animal.
Yeah.
I wish you didn't make the best
It's true.
point I've ever
I know.
heard.
No.
That was the worst.
This thought
I was like,
disturbed me.
I'm trying to go down the road of like, if you're gonna eat another big person, like
No.
another
This
cannibalism.
This thought disturbed me very badly the other night. I was laying awake and I was thinking about lamb. I like eating lamb.
I do love lamb.
I'm like, why is it so? It's a baby, but it's so
Veal
delicious.
Parmesan.
Yeah, babies are the most delicious animals you can eat.
Yep.
Just by
caviar.
design.
Isn't that fish eggs?
It's an egg, yeah. The baby, the tiniest,
the tiniest of all the
and
babies.
they're the most expensive.
Yeah, dude, and they're the
They're
best.
the most.
I happen to have a 2-year-old at my rental house right
man.
now. If you guys want to.
Fire up the grill. Let's see how this thing tastes. Ooh, list baby, it's
or
delicious.
you could eat the meat of like a warrior's thigh for like religious purposes.
Yeah, that that feels like
After you rip his heart down and throw it down the steps, you could eat a small sliver of his thigh.
But you know what though? The eating of the babies makes so much more sense now because like progressives are like supposed to be like poshy people, and it seems I could just see them all slicing up a little piece and just tasting it and being like, delicious. You know?
Locking into MyFitnessPal.
Yeah, like
That's how they probably got caught. They're probably trying to upload the macros.
yeah, like
for
how
baby.
many calories are in a baby's thumb? You know, like whatever
might-
you're eating.
You think they sucked the baby's thumb for a little bit too?
Oh God,
they
man! I
mush
mean,
it?
it's terrible. But I never until you said the thing about how great little things taste. That's
yeah.
terrible.
Well, there's also the whole adrenochrome thing and like stem cell. Babies have a lot of stem cells, so there could be like health.
I can't get on board with it. I cannot believe it.
I'm not like
It seems like you're trying to convince me.
no.
Well, that makes more sense. If you're killing a baby for the stem cells to refurbish yourself or whatever,
Yeah, keep yourself.
then you're like, we might as well eat it.
Yeah, why
If
waste
the motivation is the stem cell and then eating it is sort of like its own.
Well, go ahead, Lemise.
I saw a video and they said they would impregnate ladies and have them like get abortions and they would eat the fetuses for all the stem cells so they can stay young.
Wow.
Wow.
So-
Like a picture of a baby like
Unredacted?
I mean, the senders and recipients are redacted, but there's like
Why are those people redacted?
Yeah, that's insane.
Those are the people.
supposed to be the victims, but for some reason it's the
Baby
The
eaters.
people that ate the
there's
baby.
a lot of laws in doing that, apparently, according to Nick Bryan.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, the $1 million question is if they get busted doing like hard, satanic, symbology, then that leads to maybe they were eating babies for ritual stuff. But if you look at there was a weird temple on the island, so it's like, why would you put that on there? So,
Yeah. Does this end? Is it over now? Or you think it's like underground now? Like they have to go really underground?
I mean, it's billionaires, man. Billionaires have so much money. It's like it's one place. They can probably be like, all right, let's switch it up. But
another-
I'm with you. I don't know if they're eating babies. I don't want people. I don't know. I think like to assume like, yeah, I knew they were eating babies.
It's the
like,
problem
hold on.
is that like they were right about some of the stuff that we were like, no way, dude. And
Yeah.
now it's like they're trying to get us over that baby eating bridge. And I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, they practice cannibalism still in different parts of the world. So if you're like a global citizen, like these guys were, that's why the age of consent's not a real thing to them.
It's not shocking to them.
Yeah, because they're going, dude, I can just fly to Thailand and do this. So like, if I have my own island and I'm going back and forth to Thailand, I might as well just be a pederast on my island.
I gotta figure out how to make more money.
I know. I gotta get my punch up live type up. I gotta get that thing chock full of dates.
List.
More crowd work. You got to crowd work it up.
I gotta crowd work it up, dude. Get some vids out
You're
there.
gonna dine on a baby.
I think that's dying though. I think the crowd work's dying.
I think so.
Feels like it.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah. What's the new wave though? That's the question.
Props.
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 Prop comedy clips would be nice.
I've been doing the Sora. You know that the 3D, the AI, like you could make yourself do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using that as promo. That's like people hate it because they're like using AI or whatever, but they're easy, they're fun, they're stupid, and you can literally put yourself in any situation in the world.
Yeah.
It's sick.
You could eat a baby.
You
Yeah,
could,
true,
I mean,
yeah.
maybe not. No, sometimes, one time I was going to do a joke about my son wants abs or whatever. And I was like, maybe I'll animate, see if the joke works. And they were like, no, nothing, no kids shirtless, nothing like that. So there are parameters. But
Yeah.
every video I make, I go, make me a ripped 50-year-old man. And it's seamless, dude.
I get fooled by
look
them all the
amazing.
time.
You do what?
Did you do one recently where you were skiing?
Yeah.
And you were jacked? Yeah, I was like, damn, Rannazzisi's jacked. I get fooled.
Dude, I'm
I
telling
get
you.
fooled every time I see those things. I'm like,
I know.
holy
I get
fuck.
like family members being like, are you on TRT? Like, what are you doing? People think it's real. It's so it's amazing.
I've seen them where you can make two people kiss.
That's
Yeah,
I did that
that's-
at Skagfest, and I thought that was real.
Yeah.
It was like Aaron Berg and Lev Fur.
You can make them kiss.
Yeah, and they were just making out, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah.
They're like, we're at Skagfest," and I was like, "Jesus, that's crazy." I was like, and then you realize the real you comes out. I'm like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah. Dude, me and Lemaire were in where was it, Salt Lake City and Boise, Idaho this weekend. And I think we were in Boise, we were walking and we passed this bank called Zion Bank. We're just joking with each other, be like, I wonder who owns, that establishment, just having a good laugh, innocent laugh with each other. And as we turned the corner, they were surrounded by Palestinian protesters. And I was like, damn, that must have sucked. If you were a Jewish banker, because it was literally Friday, like 6 p.m., week's finally over, TGIF, and you come out to your mortal enemies.
Yeah, right there.
that would suck.
I know.
We were just thinking about that. We're like, damn, that would stink, man.
On a Friday, yeah.
Yeah, you're just a Jewish banker.
God
You-
damn
Like, damn it.
Yeah, they're just holding up fucking big billboards of
What were they there for?
dead
They're just
guys
because they hate
protesting. Yeah,
Just the country, or
Is it real?
I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, this is none of my business.
What are you guys into? What's
I got
your
a show- I
real
got a
beef?
show to do.
Break it down for me.
I had a show to do, man. It's none of my business. But I
Yeah.
walked past. I was like, damn, this does not seem. It doesn't seem like a pleasant thing to walk out to.
no, that would be a bummer.
It also it's just a banker. I walked around when the whole thing was going on, and originally with October 7th with Ari. We were on a tour. We went to some colleges, and they were protesting there. Oh, and he would just walk around and fuck with people, just like he was very. He didn't take it obviously seriously, but I felt bad. I was like, dude, we shouldn't be here right now. They're swastikas around. Like they were getting hardcore.
Damn.
Yeah, and he was, Ari, but like I was like, oof, this feels horrific.
There were swastikas on the
I
college
mean,
campus?
they were like, they went all the way, dude. Yeah.
Were they the college kids or were they just like
College kids, and then like, sort of like whatever, people that come to protest with them or whatever, you know. But yeah, it was like,
dang, I didn't know they were robbing. I didn't know that it was that bad.
Oh, it was horrible, dude.
I went
college campuses.
one time. Remember Michael Sam, the football player from Missouri? He was
Yeah,
like
the
openly
first gay guy.
I was in where's Mizzou? Columbia or Columbus? I always forget.
The college?
Columbia, I think
Columbia, Missouri. So I was doing
yeah.
the club in Columbia, and this was like right as his time. And the Westboro Baptist Church people, which I had never heard of the Westboro Baptist. am I saying that right?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought these were just like community people, but they were all protesting, and it was like go home, homo, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I was a good progressive guy. I was like, I was at Tommy John again. I was like, drive by there. I'm gonna give him a what's for. And so I was like leaning out the window and I was like, fuck you, you fucking bigot. And I just yelled,
Hello.
I was like, you fucking
Hello.
Cocksuckers.
because I couldn't think, that was like the most fucking thing I could think of.
yeah.
But I realized as we buy, I'm like, they probably think I'm on their side.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Hello.
Fucking hello.
like, I couldn't,
Damn.
I was trying to hurt them.
Yes.
But I'm like,
You
you're
are
Hello.
one of us. Woo. I don't know if I could say that on this podcast.
That's like my level 10 angry. If I get very angry,
Yeah.
it just flies out of me.
Sure.
I'm like arguing with stranger,
Oh.
usually from my car. That's
Yep.
unfortunately.
It's a
Much
tough
better than
one.
the N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to think so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We're
I
the
would like
good
to think
guys.
so. I would like to think so.
Yeah.
But you can rattle one of those out of me if
Yeah.
you get me angry enough.
Yeah, but it was definitely, I remember sitting back in the car and being like, oh, that wasn't great.
That's my finest moment
Yeah.
right there.
But then also, I think like the West Bar, are they still around, those guys?
Yeah, I think
Dude,
they still
when we lived
protest.
in Philly, we would see them all the time near where we were living, and we would go down just to kind of watch them do their thing. Those dudes just rip.
Yeah, they're
They'll start
fun.
roasting you if you're standing. They get like the sense that you're kind of like laughing at them. They'll just zero in on you and be like, "Fuck you, nice hat, you piece of shit." They'll like come at you.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
They get specific
yeah.
on.
He got shit. Me and Shane were standing there years ago, and he was like, "Notre Dame fucking sucks," and he just kept talking. It was literally. It was very
Ironically,
funny.
they're similar to black people.
Yeah. They like to roast. They like to rip on people.
Look
Yeah.
at these pants.
You guys got a lot in
Oh,
common.
come on. I just
Why don't
bought
you just
these.
roast each other?
Yeah,
That's not bad. You should have them on. We got the podium.
You got the podium right here.
Westboro would be nice. I'd like to have Westboro and Westboro, whatever it's called, and Black Israelite. They'd be
Uh-huh.
good guys.
I feel like I'm shaking this thing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be a nice match because they are essentially the same beings, like same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
They're like
they're
screen guys.
passionate.
Yeah,
They're both passionate.
yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
They're also like it's like religious edgelord. It's like they're like that's like to the max.
Yeah.
Just being like, yeah, I don't accept homosexuality, and you just scream.
Do they fly like? Do they fly together to the like?
Yeah, they got a
say
jet.
That's what I'm
got-
wondering.
they
Like,
got
do
a
they
big-
like have like? What do they all go? Like, if something happens in Cleveland, do they all fly to Cleveland to
I think
protest?
there's like local. I
There's
don't think
local
they-
chapters.
Yeah, yeah. they're
I've
like
never seen a Westboro anywhere I've been, but I mean,
I've never
I'm
seen
sure
a
there are
Black
people
Israelite on a plane. I think they're foot travel primarily. I think those
Yeah.
guys.
foot or travel,
Yeah.
or train. They could take a train.
I never seen them on a train.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think I don't know. That's just the air thing.
Oh, okay.
we
I was like,
okay?
uh-oh.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're gonna air
Oh,
raid.
okay.
Yeah, I'm like, let's change the topic again. Yeah, enough with that. They can travel however they like.
Yeah. No, I never. Yeah, those scream political guys are nice. I like them. There's something
Yeah.
about them that is
Yeah.
kind of fun, and it's just so ridiculous.
But it feels like what's that word? Theater, what's that thing called? That people like they do shit out in the street. Performance
Performance
art.
art.
It feels like performance art. Or they actually just psycho.
Like how? That's what I was saying. How into that? Like if it's not something that really hits them. Like I guess all these issues hit them hard. Of like these gays are getting married or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, do they give it their all every time they go, or is it just sort of you phone it in after a while? Like this is
This
what
guy
we do.
seemed like he was kind of phoning it in a little bit. Like
Yeah.
he was doing the thing, but it didn't seem like he was. You seen the guys before in Vegas? They're like, "You're going to hell."
Yep.
He seemed like he was just kind of like
Dialing it in.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
torturing people.
You're probably going to hell, but if you don't, that's fine.
It's
too.
cool.
Yeah.
This
whatever.
guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was definitely ripping. But yeah, dude, we were in Salt Lake this weekend. I didn't know there was a theater that's no alcohol,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
completely dry theater. It was fun, but I was like, I'd never seen that before.
Could you drink?
I don't really drink when I do
okay.
stand up, so
Yeah, but it was like an option if you wanted to or whatever. Or?
no, you couldn't.
Oh,
Nobody.
you couldn't. No, not saying the audience, but
I
like
probably
backstage
could.
or
I
whatever.
could have
yeah,
if I
yeah,
wanted to, but the whole audience, no bar service, nothing.
Weird.
yeah.
And you didn't know that before?
I the day I got there.
How do
by
they
the
make
way,
money?
The door.
The door, but I mean,
Yeah.
you got to get some of that. But I mean, like,
I mean,
where's their concessions?
They hurt me.
Yeah,
They hurt me
Yeah.
bad. But no, it was, I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
Popcorn. You know,
I think
soft
they did have.
drinks.
It did
So
smell
much
like popcorn.
Yeah, just like fucking. Oh my god, this is awesome. Keep it going. Keep the mill running. That's crazy. No
Yeah.
alcohol.
I don't know. I've been thinking too, like, I think we should do something now where it's like, we have rehab, but we should have like almost like an all-inclusive thing for alcoholics to relapse within. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like, I'm getting the itch and I can't stop it, it's like, all right, you got to go to. It's like the opposite of rehab, where you just fucking rage for like a month.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's not a bad idea.
But they're not out. They're like contained.
You're contained.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
completely
that's pretty
contained.
good.
Everyone you got people that can like pull you to sleep, but you get to just for like
Get it out of
That's
your
actually
system.
pretty interesting because there's no phone. You can't text the ex. You can't go cheat.
No,
So it's
you're-
like,
you're- it's
yeah.
totally clinical. But you would still put like Margaritaville.
Okay,
shit
but
everywhere.
yeah.
I'm loving
You're gonna
this.
feel the old feelings. You're gonna get that old that joy back.
Yeah.
But
Family
wait,
can come visit you.
what
you
is
can
that?
Fucking smack them.
What's
when they
that
walk in.
last week when you got to wean them back off and get them back into like send them back home into reality? That's the tough part.
You could stage like a like a vehicular manslaughter.
You're like, like you're outside of fucking Cabo Wabo and all of a sudden 3 hookers just slit your throat and you're like, wait a minute. Hold on. I take it back. I'm good. I'm gonna dial it down, start to bring it down. No more lines.
This could be something. This could be your ticket to billionaire.
I mean, yeah.
That'd be pretty
And
cool.
this is, you're like an expert. So,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, like
something of that. I
Yeah.
could be a, what do you call it?
a test case.
A consultant. That was one of those moments. Like, did I just say a crazy word that I didn't know? Everyone stopped. I was like,
I was like,
And
wait.
everyone was like, oh shit.
I was
did he
waiting for
do
the
it
word
again?
you're gonna say.
I was like, geez, did I
Well,
do
you
the
could keep
thing?
them right next to rehab. So it's just like, hey man, A or
Slide-
B.
yeah.
A or B. Just have it out and you get tired, come over here. And then eventually I think people might be like, I'm just gonna stay over here.
But I think that only works for people who have been sober for a while and then just are feeling it again. I don't think to get sober, you just send them back to like, this is the last stand. Like this is going to be your last
The
sort
Elmo.
of, the
Yeah, I
last
guess the
ride.
beginning guys, you couldn't give them like an all-inclusive.
No,
just
because
bender,
they're
I
going to
guess.
be like, no, we're never leaving.
This
We're taking
rules.
it over.
True.
You know, we'll
You'd have to
storm.
limit people. Their insurance would run out. And you'd be like, all right, you're done.
It's true. Yeah.
Insurance is ran out.
Sorry, dude. Your HMO sucks.
Yeah,
you got to go.
You gotta go drink wine in the street.
I just like anytime someone's thinking outside the box, coming up with new things. So
Yeah.
I appreciate the idea.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I think there should be gyms at the airport. You got
Dude.
delays.
I think RFK is trying to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's trying to make the airports healthier. He's trying to like change the
Son of a
shitty
bitch,
food.
stole
Yeah,
my
but
idea.
He's told, hey, he beat you
when-
to it.
We lost already when they put massage places in before they put gyms. Like if you're
Yeah.
gonna choose between just laying down and getting a nice massage or taking a nap or going to the gym, I think most people are gonna go take that nap.
I don't see people hit massages at all in the air. I've seen the tables. I've seen maybe like 2 people actually get them.
Really?
Yeah,
I
that's
see
chairs
people in
too.
there all the time.
Do you
In
really?
those little chairs. Yeah, I mean in the afternoon and stuff, not early mornings, but like in the afternoon.
Sometimes
For
it's a long travel day, and you're like, I'd like to get some push-ups in, but you look like a fucking psychopath. Even if there was just San Francisco airport has a yoga room, which is something.
Yeah.
That's just a little bizarre to be doing yoga to me.
Yeah.
But let me knock out a few push-ups.
Yeah, if you're gonna do
crunches.
that, I gotta walk the airport, get the legs going, get
That's
a
what
little
I
blood
do.
flow.
I
But
take
yeah,
a
if you're gonna
walk.
start, you're gonna look like a psycho if you start doing
Yeah,
pull-ups
yeah.
and push-ups or something like that. But I've
Yeah.
seen people stretch, do full body like, yoga poses and stuff in the middle of like the areas and stuff. People
So
are
I
getting
can't
into
do
it.
it. I can hit like a hamstring, like touch my toes stretch. I can't do like the downward. I couldn't do like downward dog or like.
No, but I can
feel
loosen
weird.
up my hips. I would like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the things I'm most jealous of people. The people that just aren't completely embarrassed to do things publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I see people like
Yeah.
doing yoga just in a public space.
Yeah, and you're like,
in
you-
a park. And I'm
they
like,
don't-
I feel like such
yeah,
a fucking
you're like,
self-conscious
everyone's looking
asshole.
at you right
Yeah.
now. How could you not know that and be fucking self-conscious about that?
Yeah.
But it's a freedom they have.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah.
I
Even
think it's from
sleeping in
I think it's
airports.
growing up in New England and then being a comedian.
Well, it's
everything
also
I
having
do.
a
I'm like,
family.
am I standing
You've
okay?
had a family that'd be like, "What are you doing, idiot?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? Why
Yeah,
are you trying to be
exactly.
different and comfortable?"
Yeah.
No, I have to pretend I don't like movies that I like in
Yeah.
with my family.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking foreign film.
Yeah.
I'm like this. I loved it.
My wife's family doesn't like. They're part Jewish. They don't like Matt Damon from that. What was that movie where he with Brendan Fraser?
Oh,
where
School Ties.
School Ties. They were like, because he was so real in that as an anti-Semite that they were like, this guy's got it in him. This guy has like real hatred for
What?
Jews in him. Like they have a real, like that total disconnect from reality that they believe that Matt Damon is an anti-Semite.
Wow.
Yeah, for real.
They
And so
must-
we all have to pretend that like Matt Damon's not cool.
They must really hate Rafe Fiennes.
I don't think. Yeah.
I won an Oscar.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, he didn't win an Oscar. He lost the Oscar to Tommy Lee Jones. I can feel people at home. Oh, like, no, he didn't. You piece of shit.
Good.
No, that's comment farming. That's good for engagement.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Shit.
Did he?
No, that's crazy. I didn't know he had a movie where he was an anti-Semite.
Yeah, School Ties.
Yeah, that was an early one.
Yep.
Dang.
Possibly pre-Good Will Hunting.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I don't think you do Good Will Hunting, get nominated for Academy Award, and then go. I'll go play an anti-Semite
Right,
for.
right, that's a good point.
Yeah, true. That's
Won the Academy
wild.
Award.
It's wild. I wonder who produced that movie.
School Ties. I don't remember.
It'd be crazy if you just pulled out the producer of School Ties.
Yeah,
Like,
Jan.
That's good.
Yeah, that's because you never really see people. He didn't win any awards for that role.
No, it was like a small role.
Oh, okay.
It was like he was like
Semite.
Jew hater number 5, whatever it was. Like that's like
Really?
yeah, he didn't even have a name. I don't think.
He's also in Courage Under Fire. He's real skinny in that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also early. By the way, someone just sent me a great Good Will Hunting plot hole, and it was just a guy. It wasn't a guy with like who
I
was in
saw this,
social media.
yes.
He had like 40 followers.
Yeah.
but it's a great point. The one about
You said you posted about it, right?
no, not mine. I had my own. about
Okay,
the
yeah,
car.
yeah, the car, yeah.
That one that people poking holes in. But the scene, you know the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The famous scene of like, how you like me now? And he, Ben Affleck's talking to the guy, and then he's like, he makes Ben Affleck look stupid, and then Matt Damon comes and makes him look stupid. And then the guy's like, yeah, well, your kids you'll be serving my kids French fries. Why does he assume Matt Damon doesn't go to Harvard also? He knows nothing about him. They're at a Harvard bar. Matt Damon just like dunked on him.
Yeah.
He proves he's like an absolute genius, and the guy's like, well, you'll be working at fucking Burger King.
Yeah, why doesn't
It
he
doesn't
assume
make sense.
like
He doesn't know what we know.
yeah, yes.
Is
Maybe
it just the accent?
I get the horrible Southie accent. I mean,
I
maybe they don't-
guess.
yeah.
But like the Kennedys have accents. They're smart.
Okay. All right.
So this.
You know what I mean?
I mean, this is what we're here for with these podiums.
It's a
Okay.
piece
All
of-
right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
this is a piece of bad writing.
So that was the plot hole that they all of a sudden knew that he wasn't.
Well, yeah. I mean,
He's like they're in a Harvard bar in Cambridge, and this guy walks over and is like fucking just rifling off all these.
hold
book
on.
facts.
Didn't before that
Book
he ask him
facts.
who did you have for? Didn't he mention a teacher? Did they talk about like? Didn't you have this guy for, or was it a book? I think
No,
it
it's
was
like
just
a book.
Yeah,
Because he's
okay.
quoting a book to Ben
Yeah,
Affleck.
and he's
to
like,
show
oh, you
how
read
smart he
this,
is.
then that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that movie? I've seen that movie, but it was a long time ago. It's essentially about a guy who's white trash but is smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a janitor.
Yeah, I remember that. He's
He's
a
like
janitor.
he's a genius, and
He works at MIT, I think it was. Was it
yeah,
MIT?
he cleans floors at MIT because he's a
Gotcha.
genius and he needs to be challenged. I mean, the whole movie's wonderful but silly.
Yeah. I mean, like their original, the original script was like, they solved the problem because aliens were coming down and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It was
Really?
horrific. Yeah. It was like really bad.
Well, there's rumors that someone else kind of.
Well, yeah, I think because they were like they went so far as like he was the only person that could figure out the algorithm to set the thing off that was going to kill the rocket that was coming down to shoot up Earth or whatever.
it's like Armageddon.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think they were going in that direction. They
That's
were like,
also
hold
a
on, we
weird.
can-
That's a weird fantasy. I've like it's a personality type. That's like there was this guy and he was really smart and only he knew the solution to the big problem and he saved everyone. I've like heard people do that before.
yeah.
Well,
So that's never anything I've ever fantasized about.
It was
Like
way
solving
better
a
the
world
way it
problem.
went, the way they chose to
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Well, I think Louis had a bit about it too. It's like Matt Damon wrote the movie. He stars in the movie, and like it's like he's like a badass who can fight and beat the shit out of anybody. But he's also super
Brilliant,
smart. But he's also cool.
Yep.
And it's like the guy has no flaw whatsoever in the movie.
But he's a piece of shit.
He like overcame everything, and he can fight, and he's cool, and he's smart.
yeah, but we got to feel bad for him.
and yeah, like,
Because he can't get it together with the hot chick.
whatever. I like talking about.
That's the big thing.
Yeah,
can't get the
because he
babe.
was abused and all this stuff. And then that's how Robin Williams gets involved. He's the therapist.
Gotcha.
Just, yeah.
Is Ben Affleck in this movie though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What is
He's
he?
a-
So
he's his best friend. I think that's the only way he might know that he's not from Harvard is because
He's-
you wouldn't have a gorilla friend like like fucking Ben Affleck coming over and getting like nobody else was like, hey, from
Right.
Harvard was like going to interject.
But
He's like,
either
I'll
way,
kick the shit out of you.
Even if he doesn't go to Harvard, he's still clearly like a brilliant
Yes,
guy.
yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
you work
that's
at
true.
Burger King.
No, you're
He's like-
right.
he should have been like, why would I work at Burger King? I'm fucking.
You're absolutely right, Joe.
I mean, this is not my original point. So
what was
don't-
your plot hole that everyone?
I liked yours.
My plot hole is they
This
give
is-
him a car
Yeah.
for his birthday, his 21st birthday, buy him a car. And then they're like, all right, we're not driving you around anymore. And then like 2 scenes later, they pick him up, which someone pointed out, it could have been Saturday and they're going out to drink. But they weren't like, his car's not here. Like they're like, oh, he must be like he's knocking on his door, being like, where could he be?
He could like, how could he possibly not be home?
Yeah,
but a
like,
big
you just bought him a
indicator
car.
would be that his car is not here, and the one you just bought.
That seems like a bigger plot hole.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate it.
plot
Well,
hole,
fuck that other guy.
Yeah, that other guy's a fucking dumbass, bro.
Yeah, he
He'll never
sucks.
be like Goodwill Hunting.
Sorry, I brought it up. My heart's
I
racing.
remember I had my whole family does like demolition. I remember when I started stand up, I did stand up for a couple of years. I met a bunch of comedians in Philly, and then I quit stand up to work in demolition. And I was walking home from work because I was like working in Philly, and I had to take the subway back to like where I lived. And I had like these like work overalls, and I was all dirty. And I came off and saw all my comedian friends, and they're like, "Oh man, where you been?" I remember feeling so cool.
Whoa.
Being like, yeah, I'm just working now, guys. I just like it was such a good feeling.
Yeah, you feel like a fucking
I felt like
productive member of society, dude.
No, I felt more like Goodwill Hunting. I felt like a misunderstood creative.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I remember just being like, I'm a genius. Obviously, I got to go work. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. I got to work for my dad right now. I can't do comedy open mics with you guys right now. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember telling people my uncles are plumbers, and I would go work with them, and then I would tell people like, "Yeah, I mean, I do plumbing," and they're like, "Oh shit," but which is cool where I come from.
Yeah.
But I just was like wrench. I'm like, there you go. Like I didn't know how to plumb.
You just know how to
I was a helper guy.
I was like, there you
hand
go.
out tools and
There's
get yelled at.
Yeah. Just standing
I
around
was,
like
I was
this.
a helper guy big time.
Yeah.
I was never, anytime they were like, cut me a 2x4, I need a 37 3/4, I'd always be like, it's going to take me 20 minutes. I got it.
Yeah.
There's so many lines. I'd have to be like, all right, the quarter or like the 8ths and 16ths on a tape measure. You're like,
I tried to reno
know,
my
man.
own bathroom once. I bought a condo. I was like, I'm going to do it myself. Because the demo part, that's fun.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ripping shit out and throwing it away and stuff. But then like the plumbing part, it was like, I couldn't get it right. I had to actually call a real plumber to come over and finish the whole thing. It cost me a ton of money.
Yeah.
And it sucked. And I was like, this is not fun. Like I'm not
no,
this
you thought it was
sucks,
gonna
dude.
be-
Like
yeah.
this, I'm never gonna get good at this. I don't want to get good at this. It's just I'm gonna hire people. That's how it goes for the rest of my
Plumbers
life.
are going to be it'd be like if someone was like, yeah, I had a big corporate party and I wanted to do the stand-up.
Yeah,
but
I know. I thought I was.
I tried to do an hour, but it didn't
way out of my life. I did 4 minutes. Killed for 4
plumbing's
minutes.
hard. Plumbing's the only trade I never like got to like help out with or try to do.
I don't even know how water goes upstairs in my house. Like, how do you make that
Bro,
water go up?
pipes.
Yeah, I know. Like the pressure and stuff.
pipes.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
but
But there's weird
it's
thing with
wizardry.
water though, like that. Yeah, how to get it to? No, I don't know.
My brother-in-law is an HVAC guy, and he just knows everything. Like he went
my
to school.
brother-in-law is an
Oh,
HVAC
really? Yeah. Like he.
Whoa, what the
Everything,
fuck?
bro. It's amazing.
Hold on.
It's amazing.
Hold on.
Whoa. This is friendship vibes right now.
We got
dude.
our clip.
Purple friendship vibes.
Straight to the top, baby.
Yeah, no, I used to do house painting, and like 80% of the customers are pregnant ladies that are about to have kids, husband and everything, because they get that nesting instinct. They want to just change the house around. So a huge percentage of the jobs, the husband had tried to do it, failed, and then we would come in to like fix it, and it was really demoralizing. You see the guy in there, and he'd be like, yeah, it's up there, and you walk in, and she would be like, look,
all
at it,
half on the
just
ceiling.
all fucked up, and it would be like better.
The tape is still on there. I mean,
Swastikas everywhere.
Using tape is kind of my friend I worked for, he would call them tape users. It was like, it's kind of shameful.
It was, I would frog tape the floor. I tried to do all the shipping myself.
Yeah.
And then I hired an 80-year-old Greek man that came in with like one arm, did the whole fucking thing. My wife wanted wallpaper on the ceiling. We have wallpaper on our ceiling.
Yeah.
Nobody would do it. This 80-year-old Greek man did it in like an hour and a half, and perfect and beautiful. And I'm like, I couldn't. If you gave me 100 years,
No.
it would look horrible.
I feel like if you're using tape to paint, you should call someone else to paint for you.
Yeah.
Tape is like, it takes so long, and the chances of you not bleeding through and just fucking it up anyway,
I hire everything.
Yeah, so do I.
That's what real men do.
I guess. I mean, I feel like you see your friends cutting their own lawns and shit, and they look really nice. Like my guy cuts my lawn on Thursdays. Sundays, it's like sometimes it doesn't look great, and I want to cut again, but I can't because I don't have the skills.
You don't have
or
the
a
stuff.
lawnmower.
You can cut a lawn. You can do the lawn.
I don't know the lawn mowing. This is a little. I mean,
I don't have a lawnmower or the skills to do it. But
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. If you don't have to do it, I wouldn't do any of that stuff.
One time when I first bought my house, I got a ride-on lawnmower, and it was awesome. The guy left it, and I was driving around. I didn't know how it worked. I remember I would cut the whole grass, and then I realized at the end I never put the mower part down. I never put the blade down. I was just like a Zamboni going up and down my fucking driveway, up and down my lawn, like smoking a bud, like feeling like a man, dude.
It is
like
fucking
this
hilarious.
is pretty thick still, you know.
Just drove over.
Yeah, just rode around with a fucking.
But a lawnmower is just like a shopping cart.
Yeah.
You just hold it and push it.
It depends on if you can get your lines neat.
But then the edging,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, the edging, all that stuff. You
Yeah,
gotta buy
that's
the
tough.
trimmer and then the blower
Weed
and
whacking,
stuff.
edging,
The weed whacking. They do it so well.
Weed whacking's sick. I used to do lawn care, and being just the weed whacker guy, you hop out, someone mows, and you just get to walk and just go. Bzzz. Shit was fucking awesome.
You've wore a lot of hats.
I did.
you
I've
did.
had many. I've had almost every type of job you can possibly have.
You're like the village people over there.
I am. No, yeah, I had dog walking. Dog walking was cool.
Dog walk.
That was my favorite one.
I used to drive an old lady to dialysis 3 times a week when I first moved to Los Angeles. She was probably 90 years old.
Oh.
And I'd take her, but she was funny, nice,
Yeah.
you know, older lady from Brooklyn. But she would, you know, dialysis is pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's intense.
And so she would get like, she would get into my car, and then all of a sudden, like, she would rush, and it'd start to bleed again. I'd have to drive her back, and she was like, I'm embarrassed. And then I would take her to the store.
She just wanted hair and be like, no, you're
yeah, I was like, no. I'm like,
beautiful, baby.
I'm like, I felt responsible for this lady. You know, like, come here. I would take her shopping, dude. It was like Tuesdays with fucking Maury, her and I. Like we would spend all day together, grocery shopping. She like buying like hair products and stuff. And she was like my grandmother. I would drive her around for like
that's kind of nice. You did like
$10
home
an hour.
care, pretty much home care.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, and I was not equipped to do this at all. I was terrified of blood.
Yeah,
and
death.
And I was like, this lady. It was her son was a manager, like a big time manager in Hollywood.
I would say that makes
So I was
you
like,
good.
I'm responsible. If this lady dies on my thing, my career is over. It's
I feel
over.
like that's a
Good
good
points,
candidate, though. If you walk in for that job and you're like, I don't fear death nor blood, I'd be like, get the fuck out.
All right.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
thanks for your resume, dude. Yeah. I want a little nervous Nelly in there, dude.
I fear neither death nor blood.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. Okay, it's time to shoot your shot. Because with PrizePicks, you get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. PrizePicks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Every dunk, every dime, and every board is so much more exciting with PrizePicks. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Discuss any past or upcoming sports events. Mention you can find it on PrizePicks. I mean, guys, oh man, imagine if you were prize picking on the USA hockey game when they won gold over the Canadians. I actually saw that. That was awesome. I watched it in the airport. Oh, that'd be so fun. I mean, there's NBA, March Madness, UFC 326, Holloway versus Oliveira on March 7th. Wow. My favorite prize picks feature right now. Let me think about this. I like how they put their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. PrizePicks accepts most major payment methods, making deposits into your account quick and easy this sports season. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
What's up, guys? What's going on? I got to handle some business right now. In terms of the live performances, I got my ticket counts right here. And honestly, we're not looking bad, but I do have to bring some of these shows to people's attention. Also, look at my little boy here. Yeah, he's back in the cone. I hate to see it, but yeah, I mean, I took him to the vet and they said my ticket sales were so low in Indianapolis that they were thinking of cutting my dog's head off. And I was like, if I sell some more, would you not cut him up? Would you not cut his head off? And they're like, well, if you can get that thing up to 97% sold, we'll think about it. Otherwise, this cone is going to have blades come out of the side and, well, cut his fucking head off. So hopefully we can avoid that. But yeah, sorry, I'm like filming at a weird angle because I took all my clothes off and then remembered I had to film a video. So Try my best not to show everybody my penis as I lay here. Poor fucking guy. They're going to cut his damn head off. Guys, you can catch me in Cleveland, Ohio, the 6th of March. I'll be in Cleveland, Ohio. Then I'll be in Pittsburgh, PA. Both those sales are looking pretty strong, so we're pretty good there. But yeah, come on out. What else we have? St. Louis, Missouri. After that, that's in March as well. I think the 26th. I can't really. I'm looking at my computer sideways. It's kind of tough to really read it. Yeah, Indianapolis. That's the big one. That's the one they're gonna cut this guy's head off if I don't sell enough tickets, which I sure hope that doesn't happen. But if it does, I tried my best making this sweet promo. In the arms of the angels, light away. So, you like that, don't you? Yeah, so after that we have, this is just late night vibes, guys. If you don't like them, go to bed. After that we have, what do we have? St. Paul, Missouri. What are the sales looking like? Oh, not bad. All right, that's wow. Guys, Phoenix, Arizona. I'm doing the celebrity theater. Ticket sales are abysmal, and the fucking place is huge, guys. Come on. I mean, it's not till April 26th, so I have time, but come on, man. Let's fucking get that up. Otherwise, they're going to, I don't really want to say it around this little poor guy. You see the condition. He's already on the chopping block for Indianapolis, but man, if I don't sell out the celebrity theater, no, I don't even want to say what they're going to do, but they're going to turn them into sausages. They're going to feed them to kids who don't have any food. So, yeah, we don't want that. They're going to make dog sausages and give them to poor kids in the third world. Poor little guy. All right. What else do we have? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Go to mattmccusker.com, please. This, by the way, this isn't supposed to be funny. This is a serious business announcement. So just do it for him. If not for me, do it for this little guy. He's blind. And repauled it. All right, never mind. He's repauled it.
Did you see that? Is Netflix has a show now where it's just last words from people, or is that just like a one-off thing?
Oh, because of Eric Dane?
Yeah, did you see that?
I saw it last night. I almost watched it,
I
was
crying. It was, my thing is that a show now where they're
I don't know.
dying people give? I think it's a cool show.
What do? They talk into the camera?
Dude, he did a whole thing. I thought he just did it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's because they just said
maybe he just did it, and then they were like one last deal. They licensed it to Netflix to give a little money to the family or
that's
whatever.
Cool. I didn't know if it was a new show. I was like, that's kind of a sick show idea to let people who are like about to die just be like, here's my thoughts on everything. Or
people that aren't. You're just like, I don't know when I could go, but let me just tell you something right now.
Kind of nice.
And you update it.
Yeah, your best monologue. It's a tearjerker. It's like a message to his daughter.
It's to his daughter.
He's dying, and it's very sweet. I watched it in the hotel room. I started crying.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
I don't know. I mean, we're probably all around the same age. It's pretty. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
This is us.
Yep.
It's like these people are us, dude.
Yep.
Should you start recording last words?
Yeah, jeez.
All right.
No,
change the color.
Oh, sorry.
Change the let's give us black. Yeah, there we go. All right. Jesus Christ.
No, I said the same thing.
Talk about Epstein again.
I looked and I was just like, first of all, I'm insecure of the fact that I think I'm going to start looking just like Epstein pretty soon.
See that?
I've been seeing some pictures of him. I'm like, dude, I'm going to start.
If your hair
like
gets a little wild, dude, and the tan, you got to get that tan a little more.
I know, man.
A little more rosacea.
I might get some work done too to bring my chin out like his, but I think I'm going to work. That's been insecure. Some guy was like, dude, you look just like Jeffrey. And I was like, bro, you hit my most raw nerve right now. I'm really worried I look like Epstein. So
I think you're all right.
Yeah,
you're better looking than him.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Kinder eyes.
Thank you. He does have scary eyes.
Yeah.
And I heard he had an egg-shaped penis.
Oh,
Did you hear about that?
yeah,
The deposition?
yeah.
He had an egg-shaped penis.
I feel like every deposition has the person's penis described in it. Like everyone you hear about, it's like you're just gonna you heard, what was it?
Trump
had his penis described in the deposition. Anyone with like a sexual something has a deposition about their penis.
Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, that's like part of the proof. Like, what kind of dicks he have? And they go,
You
goes,
have to know.
Yeah,
You
you
see,
go,
And they take it out and they're like, that's it.
You fucked this
Yeah,
lady. You definitely fucked this lady.
There it is.
Is this the dick in question?
They put a bunch of boners in the police line.
Yeah. She'd have to blindly feel each one. I'm gonna have to shove this one in my ass to see if it's the real deal, how it really feels. I'm gonna have to really get involved with this one.
Yeah, Trump he apparently had that mushroom tip, like a massive. Like,
but that's the other thing. It's like these guys all have schmeckles. They never have like dongs, dude. They never have units. It's never like, and on top of him being an unbelievable sexual predator, he had a fucking unit. Like a big old unit, dude. He was probably pleasing a lot of these people. You know?
Well, I think you can hurt the kids if you have a
I guess, So it's perfect size. That's right.
Do damage. You need a nice.
In my defense, Your Honor, my shit's tiny. So
he's looking for a one-car garage. Really.
Yeah.
Hearing this makes me grateful about my dick, though. I feel like my dick is just a nice. It's not huge, but it's like it's straight and a nice big
standard issue.
Pretty. That's it.
Yeah,
same way.
It would be hard to be like, oh, there's this wacky thing. Although I do have a bit of a thumbprint because I used to jerk off like this when I was a kid. So there's like a purple.
Wait, not grip?
No, when I was for many years I jerked off like this.
Oh, like don't touch the sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have, and I went to the sex clinic one time.
Why'd you do that though? Like,
I don't know. That's just like how I started. I just kept going. It's like a batting stance.
Yeah, true.
Like you're just like, I don't know. I just felt comfortable.
Yeah, he goes over it. He does the old school wind up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you had to learn by yourself.
And I went to a sex clinic because I had herpes. It's a whole thing. Oh. But the lady was like, "What is?" She was like Eastern European. She's like, "What is this? Contusion from masturbation?" And I had to be like,
"Nailed it." Yeah.
Yes.
God damn, you've seen a lot of dicks, lady.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
How did it why would this make it contusion?
I think because it's a lot of pressure. And
as you're going, as you lose control, you probably lose control of your grip strength. You're like, you're gonna fucking feel this.
It could also be causation. Like it might have been I started jerking off because it was already there, like a birthmark.
Oh, okay. Maybe it felt good. It was like a sensitive spot for you.
Yeah, but I think it was a contusion from masturbation.
Oh God,
I believe.
Oh, you thought that was like where you're like, oh, this is where I jerk off. This is my starting point.
Yeah, it's my handle. It's the grip.
I remember hearing that it curves you if you do one hand over the other, so I like switched up to my left.
Oh, wow.
I started doing Western grip where I would go down. You know, like down and away, down and away.
You still do?
Yeah. No, not anymore. Okay. Not anymore. But when I was trying to switch it up once in a while, I go, old
Western
grip down. Dude.
I also never had lube. Nobody fucking helped me.
There's nobody. I know.
I had no guidance.
Honestly, I think about that with my sons. I'm like, I know that they're definitely doing it, but like, are they doing it right? Maybe they could be contusioning themselves, and I feel responsible as a parent.
Send them to sex clinic. Go get them checked out.
I'm gonna send them the clip of this. We'll clip of him and then just go, hey. Just so you know, so check this shit out.
We got this and the brother-in-law thing, I think. straight to the top.
I used to use blueberry hand soap as lubricant, and it completely dried my ball sack out to where like the skin was falling off and peeling.
Didn't it burn when it got inside the tip?
I don't really recall. I don't think it ever burned me on the tip. I remember my first folly was that the blueberry soap when I was younger, before I started using it to masturbate. I could have sworn the blueberry. Well, I thought it tasted good. So there was a part where
you were blowing yourself.
No.
You're like,
I was pretty big when I was 8. But I remember eating blueberry soap, being like, if it smells good, it has to taste good.
Absolutely.
I pumped blueberry soap in my mouth. I was like, fuck. And then I started using it to jerk off.
Oof.
So hand soap, no way.
When I first started jerking off, I didn't even jerk off. I just fucked the pillow. Like I would be on the pillow.
And fuck the pillow.
And humping, yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, fuck the mattress.
I started masturbating before I could even ejaculate. So I would stand up off the toilet and pee into the bathtub at the end and be like, I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're a squirter.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, my mom would be out there. Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
And then I'd go, oh, yeah, baby, come on. Yeah. But no, I
work out the legs over here.
Yeah. No, dude, look. See how we're fucking
I know, I got
flying.
sciatica, so I'm switching from side to side, give it a little stretch.
If I sit, my sciatica acts up.
Oh, really? Yeah. I cross my legs like a girl, so it loosens it up, like like this, so it kind of gets it.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
You gotta do this shit. Hip openers.
That's how I loosen up my hips.
What do you do on an airplane? How do you get comfortable on an airplane?
They moved me up to a middle seat. They upgraded me to I'm the aisle, dude. I got to be in an aisle.
Guy. Yeah, I'm aisle.
I have to be in an aisle. I used to be a
window
window guy.
scumbag.
Yeah, but then now I have to get up. I have to move around.
same,
I've got to
yeah.
stretch.
Yeah, because
I'll stretch in the galley.
I'll
while
go
they're
to the
doing shit,
bathroom and
chat it
stretch,
up a little bit.
walk around.
You did something on a plane, I remember. I never brought this up. I don't think I brought it up with you, but on the way back from Skankfest.
Masturbated.
No, he was in. I was in Comfort Plus. You were in first class, and you went to the bathroom with your shoes off.
Yeah.
And I honestly was
Sock
like
guy.
that. Yeah, I was like disgusted by that. I was.
Well, I had socks on.
You definitely
I'm not
socks
an
on,
asshole.
but still, I was like, "What?" I remember,
Yeah.
I'm like, "I got to bring this up to Joe next time." And I'm glad we're in this forum right now that I can finally debate you on whether or not it is the most gross thing to go to the bathroom. This is like
go full Westboro.
this
on
is
him, like, put some
3
fucking
hours.
shoes
Yeah,
on.
let me do something right now.
Well, I've had other people bring this up, and sometimes
I couldn't believe it, Joe.
we all do things that are gross that we don't think of as being gross.
Yes.
Every once in a while. I mean, this.
But I'm here to tell you.
This backhand grip jerk.
Western grip is not gross.
Insane things I've
Dude,
ever heard.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
But-
Okay.
Yeah,
Try
I like
it.
to take my shoe. First of all, it's like a cross country flight. It was like a
I
6
don't
hour
mind the
flight.
shoes off.
So I got to go shoes off.
Great. Don't
clean
mind
feet,
it.
clean socks.
Yep.
And
Is
then
that for circulation? Like, what is it? Just comfy?
yes.
comfort,
Comfort.
shoes, and then you kind of swell on a plane.
Yes.
a little bit.
Like
Your
these
feet
I would
get
easily
tight,
take off and leave them there.
slip them
But
off, and then it's like you got to bend up, putting your shoes on. Of course, I was in first class, as you heard, but it's hard to get the room, and you got to put them all the way back. And so what's the worst case scenario? I get some piss in my sock.
Yes.
I've had piss
Because I
all
know
over
what
my
you're, yeah,
socks.
but then you got to go put them back in your shoe, and then you go home, you take your shoes off, you're walking around your house in your socks, and you got piss foot all over the house now.
Well, this is the thing. I look like I'm like presenting as I have the look of like a germ guy, but I don't care about germs.
that's what shocked
I
me
just
about
don't
the
give a shit.
situation, Joe.
I don't care about germs.
I
I would have
zero
thought if
germs.
they said like Joe's gonna get up and go to the bathroom, is he gonna put his shoes on or is he gonna go? I would have bet my entire house that you would have put your shoes on and gone to the
Straight to the
bathroom.
bathroom. Was
Yeah.
there pee
Yeah.
on the floor?
See, I have OCD that makes me want to punch people while I'm walking by them. I don't wash my hands.
I guess.
I mean, I wash my hands if I shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, I'll get off the subway and go eat a cheeseburger and
Yep,
not really
and not
think
wash
much
your
of
hands.
it.
Play
Yeah.
basketball
Yeah.
and then go out and eat pizza. Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm not a fucking nerd. Piss on the socks is like, hey,
I
what
guess.
about
I know. I just was really. What's your?
What
I
about
don't-
reusing it? I got shit for reusing a tissue where I like blew my nose and put it in my pocket for later if I can use it
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Someone was
Oh,
like-
that's not gross.
I had someone like, what
That's
the fuck
yours.
are you doing?
Yeah.
So
How do you
if
feel
you-
about the socks in the bathroom?
If you
business?
pissed on your
totally
own,
unaffected.
You would-
I in the middle
you
of
would
the
do
night,
that?
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me. But that wouldn't pee. I have zero fear of pee, by the way.
I'm also thinking of snot, cum, whatever else people are doing. I know people that jerk off on planes. You're not getting it in that little toilet.
Both of us are guilty of it. You've never jerked off on a plane?
I have.
Yeah, so all
I wanted to be the last one to say it though.
Well, do you want to hear this story?
I got it on good faith that people jerk off on those
Yeah,
things.
I've heard under. Yeah.
I have a story about jerking off on a plane. I've told this on podcasts, but I went in and jerked off. It was whatever. I was horny and young and ambitious.
You were
and-
swollen. You're up in the air.
Yeah, so I went and jerked off, and I swear to God, this is true. I came out of the bathroom. I just finished jerking off, and you got to jerk off fast enough that
Yes.
it could be a shit.
A shit. Yeah.
So I come out, and the flight attendant, I swear to God, she goes, "Hey, what were you doing in there?"
No way.
And I was like,
What?
"What?" And she's like, "You didn't see the sign?" And it was like an out of order, and somehow I missed it.
Oh my.
So I went in there, and I was in there for like a length of time.
Oh,
and I swear to God, she went and looked at
See the toilet
to
because it's
see,
not
like,
working.
Because it's not working.
Yes.
And there was nothing in there, but I had been in there for like 4
Where was
minutes.
the cum in the?
In the trash. Like I did a tissue and then put it in the trash. But it was like the most my heart has ever raised.
You got to be like plucking my eyebrows.
Literally,
I don't.
It was like, what were you doing? And she
Bleaching
did-
my asshole. Like, oh my
And I was like,
God,
"Ah."
dude.
You should be like, I tried to take a poop, it wouldn't come out.
Yeah,
like-
and it was like early on the flight.
Oh no.
Yeah.
At
so
least you didn't answer right away. Like I was using the restroom going to the bath
Yeah.
number 2, and she's like, "How could you? It's out of." Oh my God.
Or I could have been like, I jerked off.
Yeah.
All right.
I was looking at
It's
you.
not illegal, by the way.
No, it was horrible. And another time after Last Comic Standing 2010, I jerked off and that came out and Mike Vecchione was the guy waiting. So that was uncomfortable. I was like, oh, hey. So it was like all of us on a flight.
He sat down on an ice cold.
And he
was
knew,
like, what
dude.
The fuck?
He knew.
He's probably
knew.
up next.
So
Damn, dude.
That's
cold.
But in your 20s, early 30s, I mean, I would just have to jerk off.
Well, then great. You're proving my point, going back to my original argument that you should not be walking into the bathroom with socks on.
But I don't come on the floor.
Yeah, I do. I
The old
do.
Western would do it.
I go Western grip. I'm going down there and splattering everywhere,
Just
man.
old
Fucking especially
Hawaii map.
turbulence. You're gonna, we're out of control. We're in a chaotic environment.
I need the turbulence to come. I can't come unless
give me a little bounce, a little shake to get my prostate nervous.
Just a little nerves.
Yeah. Give me a full jerk.
We'll also just learn on the plane that like they can't stop you from going to the bathroom at any time. So like,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
What do you
ask
mean
permission.
they can't? They tell like when you're landing and
If
taking off.
You can get up. They can't stop you from. They can just suggest that you don't get up. But if you got to pee, you can pee no matter what.
Oh, really? I've had people be like, "We're going to turn the plane around." If you, I'm not turn the plane around. No. I mean, like pilots.
Pilot's gonna reach back and hit you.
I'll tell you what. I'll fucking turn this thing around. Everybody sit down. I told you to hold it. Listen, no, when you get up and when they're taxiing out, right? When they're going like we're going to the runway. If you get up and go to the bathroom, they'll be like, well, we're going to pull off to the side.
They just passive aggressively like, please, as a reminder to sit down.
Oh, really?
Maybe if you're before
Taxiing,
takeoff.
I think like
Taxiing.
before they're going to take off,
Once
they
you
will
take
pull
off.
off to the side of the road. Or
True.
whatever.
Once you take off though, you
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
literally whatever you want.
But it would be hard to prove it. Like, I'm sure the pilots have orders to like, hey, don't. But no one's like fucking looking in.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
fuselage
I hope
or
you're
whatever.
looking forward. You're not like, looking in the rearview mirror. But yeah, I guess they're supposed to not take off if everyone's not seated.
True. Yeah, but once they're up, I thought you had to wait for the thing to go ding, and then you can get up and go to the bathroom. You can just, as soon as you're in the air, you can just get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the flight attendants will be like, kind of look at you, and you're like, I have to go.
I
I've
threw up on
seen-
a. Oh, go ahead.
No, I've seen an old man like run as soon as it took. Like we were totally ascending, and he like went running up, and I felt like everyone was like, "This guy's gonna shit his pants. He's
Yep.
old." But I saw the flight attendant who was still buckled in be like, "Oh, sir,"
And then they just let
like
it go.
that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can't fucking.
I thought about it. I threw up. I felt sick one time. I was like, oh, we're gonna. And it was, it was still seatbelts buckled, and I threw up into the bag, into my own little personal bag, rather than getting up and going to the bathroom because I was like, I don't want to get in trouble.
It's also a small
And if they
bag
stop me, I'm
for
gonna
vomit.
barf on them.
Was it like the paper bag? Or
Yeah, it was the vomit bag.
It's pretty small for vomiting.
It is.
I knew I wasn't giving like a huge. I knew I had eaten like a fucking lemonade. It was like a 6 a.m. in the morning flight. It was like gurgling around my stomach. I drank a lemonade. I know, quote unquote, a little
Yeah, a
piss
little
mouth
kid piss
bath
for breakfast. That's fair.
Little croissant and lemonade, and I barfed it up on the fucking. I don't know. It just didn't sit right. And
Damn.
but it was like on the takeoff on the way up, and I'm like, I want to run to the bathroom and just do it there, but
you
I
can.
didn't.
Now you know.
I know. Yeah, I didn't do it because
They
I
can't
was like,
stop
I
you.
thought they were gonna arrest me.
Especially with little kids. I have little kids, and they're like, I got to pee now. And I'm like, fuck. 'Cause
Yeah.
They have like
Yeah.
a 2-minute time window.
Yep.
So I'll just take them there, and they're like, sir. And it's like,
Hey.
come on.
Yep.
Were you traveling a lot when you potty trained? Because it feels like that's going to be hard.
Oh, yeah.
You get a
did.
potty train, and then you're like, just
Huge
shit your pants.
setback too, because we my oldest kid was potty trained pretty much, and then we went to the airport, and that automatic flusher was just like,
Yep.
and then it like reverted her all the way back.
We
to-
potty trained in like a week or two at my house.
Yeah.
Like we had a week or two off. It was like I remember we just did it like you walked around and he just would wear no diapers or whatever.
That's what they say. Yeah.
And then just like when you got to go, sometimes there were accidents, like a dog, but you
Yeah.
know, like most times they make it to the toilet and that was it. But
Because my son's 9, and we just cannot figure it out.
You can't break them in.
you're like, I can't get it together. We can't find the time.
He's a mess. It's
Daddy's on the road. I don't have time to teach
Yeah,
the kids.
I remember hearing about that. Like, oh, my wife would always be like, "We can just spend the whole weekend. We'll stay here.
Yeah,
we'll take their."
that's
I
what my
was
wife
like,
did.
I'm never gonna do. We're not doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
we
we're
did
just-
that. It was great. It worked out. My second son,
nice.
not so much. He would just,
Really?
yeah, it was like a month and a half of him being like, I
Well, I heard
shit in my
boys-
pants. And you're like, you did it on purpose.
Yeah, boys are harder to potty train. From what I
Yeah,
heard.
because they're lazy, dude.
Yeah.
My son was like, why am I going to get up?
yeah. Like, why do I care?
I'll just shit in this diaper that you gave me.
yeah, and then you'll
and then,
wipe my
and then
ass.
you're going to wipe my ass. And like, really, I'm going to keep that going till like
yeah.
it becomes a huge problem.
Yeah, letting your kid wipe their own ass is like I have like a 3 and a 5-year-old. I'm still like, are you sure you did that right? Like
I never went and was like, here's how you do it or any of that stuff. I was just assuming like no rash is coming back my way, no problems being sent up the chain. That's good. You know, like that way I just know.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
But my ass was a disaster until I was like 30.
They'll come to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. No one ever taught me. So I like actually have been teaching my kids like you just wipe, and then when you don't see any more paper, or you don't see anything else on the paper, just do it one more time
Yeah.
to see. No one taught me how to wipe my ass. I had
No,
to
no one
fuck
ever
up.
does.
My wife taught me how to clean my ass in the shower with a rag. Because I used to just lean forward and kind of like,
Yeah, me too. I'm still doing that.
Wait, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
I spread the cheeks and I let it get in there.
If I don't have a removable shower head, my asshole is never properly cleaned.
I was just complete. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And then one day she's like, you got to actually like wipe. So I got a rag and I wiped in the shower, and it was just disgusting. She's like, let me see it. I was like, dude,
let me see it.
She wanted to make sure I did a
She
good
loves
job.
you, dude. Wow, God almighty.
She still will get me with that every now and again. I'll be in the shower and I'll wipe my ass with a rag, and she'll just like peer. We have like a little half wall. She'll peer over. I'm like, bro, relax, man.
Damn.
You don't want to see this.
Wow.
It's kind of a fucked up. Yeah.
That's so sweet. You guys are showering together.
Yeah.
Well, she'll
nearby.
see me. She brushes her teeth right next to where I shower.
Right.
So
I go in the bathroom with my wife in the morning when she's showering every day.
do you?
Yeah, it's like my favorite. It's the best part of the day.
What do you do? Just go up there and fire up?
I creep. I toilet gnome her. I just sit there on the toilet and I just sit there. Dude,
I had a joke
Just
about
like-
this years ago where like when my wife showers, I love to be like, look at this, but never once has she been like, let me get some of that.
yeah.
She's
no,
never like,
there's
let
no
me see you
reciprocation at
naked.
all.
Yeah.
No. I come out of like I'm like a naked person. I'll walk around naked. She's like puts a robe on right away. But like I'll shower, I'll walk. She'll be in the bedroom. I'll walk past her like naked, like fucking.
Yeah.
And she just won't even get off. She won't even look off the phone.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, I'm presenting right now. I'm
But you know-
peacocking.
You know who would
Preaching
be
to the
excited by
choir.
that? A kid. Hedonic treadmill. You gotta keep upping it.
Yeah,
I don't feel that way. I
Have you
feel
ever
like I should.
confronted?
Just kidding.
Have you ever confronted your wife for her phone usage? Been like, you use it too much?
Passive aggressively,
I
yeah.
do it all the time.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a good reaction.
Yeah.
I go, can you just please put that thing down
know.
and just hang out with us?
Oh.
They don't like that.
Yeah, because because she's mostly in charge of everything that goes on in the house. So it's almost like you're taking a break. What are you? You don't have time to lean, no time to clean? Like, what are you doing right now? Get off that phone. Even if it's just hanging out with us, that's like laborious to her. You know, like she's like, God almighty. You know what that word means, Joe?
No, but I could, you clocked that. I was like, huh. And I don't appreciate being called out.
You know, laborious.
Laborious. Yeah.
break it down.
Boring.
No,
Labor.
Labor.
It's like work. It's like
if I
work.
saw the spelling.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought it
like
was
work for
LO.
her to hang out with us. Like,
I see, yeah.
She's not. It's not fun for her to hang out with us.
Of course,
It's
laborious.
like,
It's boys. It's boy time.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
she'd rather be on the phone, but they don't like it.
No, at least I have I'll fake shit. I'll take a shit and just like a job, and I'll go on my phone.
Yeah. That's what I try to
Sarah
do.
on the phone a lot?
Yeah.
But she has to. She could be like, I'm working or doing something.
I mean, she could say that, but yeah, it's a lot of. I mean, we have the same job. Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
no, she's on her phone a lot, but I get it. It's frustrating, especially now with the 2-year-old. It's like when you sometimes if they go nap or they go, you
this
just
is
want
your
like
only
some
time.
kind of like
Yep.
whatever.
Have you ever gotten a communication via an Instagram reel from your wife where it's like, here's something I'd like you to kind of focus on or work on?
Oh. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
those. That's the most passive aggressive way you can tell someone that you're not as good as they want you to be. You know, right? They just like, here's a reel about like I'll get reels about like what you're supposed to say after a game.
Yeah.
You know, like, cause sometimes I'm just a little bit like, hey, dude, like, where were you today? You know, what was going on today?
Yeah.
And she's just like, I'll get a video. It's like, it'll be like the music from Moneyball. Like the dad's just like, listen, son, you're the greatest it's ever been. I'm like, I understand the point, but like, you can't, I'm not perfect.
Yeah. No,
But,
I know.
yeah.
I'll get them every now and again where it's like, it'll be like a lady like, my anxiety spikes when I see coffee cups on the counter, blah, blah, blah. And like a deep explanation of it. I'm like, all right, I'll fucking put my cup in the sink. You could have.
Yeah, I
Really?
would rather you just communicate that.
Nah, if she says it to me, I'm like, oh my God, shut up, dude.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I had karma backfire. We've been sending videos of people falling all winter long because New York, we've had like the worst winter.
yeah.
So it's like just video after video of people falling and laughing and like the great. And then the other day I'm at the gas station, just pulled in with her car to fill it up like a nice
There you go.
husband. get out of the gas and like not even thinking, dude. It's not snowing. It's barely cold. I put my feet down on the ground and my feet go out from underneath me. And I'm like, while I'm like sideways, every video that I watched and laughed at is going through my fucking head. And people, I hit the ground so hard. I was like, oh no. And the fucking guy comes out. He's like, are you all right? Are you all right? And the lady over here, she's still pumping her gas. She goes, he's all right. He didn't hit his head or anything like that. She's answering for me. I'm on the ground, dude. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, I haven't fallen. Like I went to the doctor in January. My doctor's like, he's going over all this stuff. He goes, hey, have you fallen recently? And I was like, what? No, dude. Like I'm not a fucking loser. What are you talking about? Who falls? Like I'm not 11. And then I thought about it. I'm like, this is what he's like. I'm the age of falling now. Like random falling. And it fucking killed.
I feel like if you're an adult and you fall, you should have to go to jail for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just for 2 hours. Just like cool down. I don't know what it is, but like I fell the other night. I was naked coming from the bathroom back to my bed. And it was dark and I tripped over a suitcase and just flat onto my belly.
All the way to the ground naked?
All the way to the ground and laid there. And I was like, I shouldn't be in society right now.
Oh my God. Naked.
I should be taken from society for like a day.
Yeah.
It was humiliating.
That is humiliating.
Hit my toe. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And stubbing your toe, but then losing all of it and going all the way. Like your dick hit the ground.
In the dark.
Yeah, you can squish your dick.
On the ground.
Mine was all right. Mine was, it was hanging. It was like Mission Impossible. It was
wow.
right before the floor.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, but you have so many thoughts as you're going to the ground. Like I'm one of these, and I know this is on video. We're at a gas station.
Yeah.
We're at a gas station.
Lemaire has a nasty spill. It's on camera.
Oh, really?
It might be.
Was it a slip and fall, Lemaire?
It was more of a brewski tumble.
Damn.
It was a drunk fall.
Damn, dude.
It was.
Yeah, no, it's painful for the ego. It's painful. Like my hip is killing me.
Yeah.
I landed on my hip.
Cement sucks. That hurts.
Yeah, hard.
Did you go home and tell your wife about it when you fell?
Right away.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I got to tell her before. This could be America's Funniest Home Videos on Sunday for all I know. You know, like I got to let her know. I can't be the last person to let her know that this happened.
So
and plus, I love
in.
to complain. I'm like, you're never going to. Because right away, I turned to that guy. I'm like, you got to ice this, man. I mean, you got to salt this area, dude. Are you crazy?
Of course.
What if I was an old lady? I'm like, you broke my streak today, dude. I haven't fallen in 11 years.
Now I'm in my head about falling. Am I gonna start
it's
falling?
coming for you. We got it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Joe. I don't know. I mean, walking around the streets in New York, how do you not like slip and fall all the time?
Well, I had a horrible incident years ago. The movie Gone Girl came out. I don't know what year that was. Maybe it was 10 years ago or something like that. And my wife and I went and saw it. Like it was like the first night. We both had read the book and loved it. So we were like, all right, here we go. And it was sold out. It was like when movies would sell out. And I went to piss or whatever, and we were sitting in the middle, and I was coming back in, and somehow I just tripped on someone's foot or leg, and I couldn't recover, and I touched every single part. I was like, go. Like it was full Kramer. Like I spun and then tripped over the next person, and everyone was like, go. Yeah. And I finally like rolled into my seat. Like you couldn't have blocked it out better for a movie.
It's like impromptu parkour. You're like all of a sudden you're like I'll find the next step when I have to.
It was horrible, and like you could hear the buzz like down the road being like, this motherfucker. And my wife was like dying laughing, like she's still, it's like the funniest thing ever to her, but it was humiliating. God, I stepped on every foot, touched every fucking dick. It was crazy.
My aunt was on riding the city bus one time. She's a big lady, and she's not like she's not confrontational at all, but she was standing up, the bus driver, she goes, the bus driver took off way before, and she fell on this black lady and just sat there, and she goes, and she stayed, she was so embarrassed, she just laid there, she didn't try to get up, she just laid to the next stop, and the lady's like, you gotta get off of me, what is wrong with you? And she's trying to push my aunt, and my aunt's like, this, I can't yet, I have to wait till the bus stops, dude. She just continued to lay on this woman. Personal space, not an issue.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, dude.
Of all the people to land on, dude, it's just
this woman is like, she was like, you gotta get up. And she's like, I can't. I have to wait till the bus stops. Like a weeble wobble. She's just laying on the fucking lady's lap. Dude.
It's just that black lady going into work and be like, you won't believe this white lady was laying on me.
I know.
Goddamn white lady thought you could sit on me. Oh, dude, here's Lemaire. Good job,
yes.
Guys. Here we go. Oh, there's Gardini coming in. Oh, no, someone had a little edit. Oh, this is you, Gardini.
That is tremendous.
Whoa.
He laid
Yeah, he owned it. Nice job, Lemaire. Way to own that. That's a 10.0 for the
Great.
dismount right there.
Great
dude.
edit.
What an edit.
Way to
That
stick
was
the
beautiful.
landing on that one.
God
Beautiful.
damn it, Gardini.
That was good stuff.
Yep. Nice job, dude. No ice. Just tripped
Yeah.
over your
Were
own
you
fucking
all right?
feet. Nothing to blame.
I was hurt for like a week.
Yeah. it
Oh,
didn't look
yeah,
good.
dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, there was also like a little. You did like a little hop up the curb, which is the best part. He did a little like
Yeah.
pop, and then just
That
completely
little
rolled.
like, I got this shimmy shake,
Yep.
and then boom, straight
Yeah.
to the ground.
Well, that's the problem with the future. There's no falling anonymously.
No, that's what I'm
know.
saying.
Anything that happens is
Yeah,
yeah.
true. Everything we're living in a panopticon. That's the term for that.
What is it
course.
called?
Panopticon.
I learned
I
so
find it
much
laborious. It's not easy. It's work.
Well, goddamn, dude. I think we did it, man. You guys, thank you so much for doing
Yeah,
this.
No
This is the most
worries.
fun of
Yeah,
my
this
life.
is great, dude. I had a
you.
blast.
I mean, my legs hurt.
I know. I can't wait to sit down.
Hey, man.
Go take a nap.
We do it different down here.
This is
You know?
beautiful, though. Do you give this away? Like,
You can have it, yeah, if you want it.
it's awesome, man.
I'll get another reprint.
Yeah, why not?
framed.
Is this a famous painting?
Yeah, it's one of them. I don't know anything
can
about
tell.
art. I
You
just
don't-
wanted like the weirdest,
Classy?
Yeah, like that's
That's Jesus, I think.
That's a the dark
Yep.
rainbow. That one I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
What's this, the Sistine Chapel?
I don't know shit about art. I don't know. It's something.
There's a lot of naked kids in this fucking one back here. Saying, dude.
They're all the rage right now.
Yeah, why not?
I'm trying to keep up with the biz.
I think we solved a lot of issues.
Oh, are we still on?
No,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm not looking at my phone.
What do
Sorry.
you guys have anything you want to promote?
Oh,
just
yeah.
reminded me.
SteveRannazzisi.com, stand-up dates. I'll be in, I'm going to Key West Comedy Club in April. I'll be in Backroom Comedy Club in Toronto next month. Yeah, check
Hell
it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a big UK Ireland thing. Belfast, Dublin, London, adding a show, Glasgow, and Bristol.
Hell yeah.
Bristol.
Yeah.
Connecticut?
No.
Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna,
Dublin, Ireland, and Bristol,
I'm going
Connecticut.
Glasgow, Bristol, Connecticut, back to London. Weird routing. But yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, Punch Up Live. You talked about
Nice.
I got a movie on there, all that stuff. Specials on YouTube.
4th of July is great. You should see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Peep it out.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Great. Watch new episodes of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast on Spotify.
Do it.